Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? You're very, very welcome to the Lynns in Annagassan, a really sweet refurbishment property, which is here behind me. But look what's in front of me. I'm showing you this property today for a number of reasons. Some of you are simply interested in understanding more about property. Some of you to just enjoy seeing property. This property in particular, it represents a really traditional type of old Irish cottage, which is interesting to take a little glimpse into the way that properties were built and, you know, the thinking behind them and how they were inside. It's not in good condition inside. This is a refurbishment property. Others of you like that will be really interested in the fact that it's a refurbishment property and you're looking for that kind of thing. And if you're after refurbishment, then you're going to be very interested in this one. And then also thirdly, just to show off our gorgeous countryside. Annagassan, of course, a coastal village, which is just between Castlebellingham and Dunleer. So it's on the east coast and it's a lovely, lovely spot. Great swimming spot down in Salterstown. Super spot for a bowl of chowder if you're passing by the Glide Inn, and generally just beautiful scenery. So what we're looking at over here is the Mourne Mountains, and then you just can't really see them. They're just hiding behind a snow cloud over there, over towards past the Mourne Mountains. If you go around there, you get way over around to Slieve Donard and places like that. But that's the Cooley Mountains here onto this side, and then around over there you can see the sweep of the Mournes. You can possibly see there, if you can see that white thing that's spinning around, I think around about there, that's the DKIT with the Crown Plaza beside that. And then you have in the near ground Blackrock and all the way around. It's absolutely beautiful. Tide's out today, just at the moment, as you can see. And there's a little fishing pier here. So a couple of local fishing boats land their catch onto that pier. But obviously the tide's out, so nothing going on at the moment. So listen, let's have a little look inside this sweetheart of a property. It's a detached single-storey dwelling. It's got additional outhouses to one side of it. Sorry about that, you can see it there. And it's actually on a 0.75 acre site. So there's plenty ground. In fact, this piece of land, as you go off to the side here, is included with the property. We're going to have a little look inside. If you are interested in a property like this, for one thing, you must act quickly, because these properties do tend to go very quickly. It's on the market at 200,000 and we've already been receiving offers on it. And secondly, make sure that you do your homework, because this isn't a property where you're going to be worrying that there's a leak in a window or something like that. This is a full refurb. So make sure that you are either suitably skilled or that you have the right advice from people. So let's take a look inside the Lynns in Annagassan. So I'm inside the house now, and this is the front door, and that's simply the little porch area there. Okay, and then you come in to the main part of the property. Now, these older properties were actually very well thought out, because they typically have a central room, which is the living room, and probably the place where food was prepared on the stove here. What you can see at the moment there is the stove, and then the sleeping accommodation. You can see that there now. The sleeping accommodation was off those rooms, and the sensible fact of the matter was that the heat that was generated in this part of the home then aided the heating transfer over to the other rooms. So this would have been a parlour, a living room, and you can see there's a fireplace, pretty funky if I may say so myself. It's got a cast iron inset and a cast iron hearth and a cast iron fireplace, which just looks like it's been painted. See it there. And then, so as you can see there, chimney breast, and then around the room. And then over to the other side of the main room is bedrooms. So this would be, it's the first room, very simple. and then through there to the back would be bathroom, which you can just see there. Okay, so this is, folks, refurbishment 101. Okay, this property is a complete refurbishment. Whoever buys this property will be applying for planning permission. This is basically the kitchen here. Okay, yes, as I was saying, whoever buys this property will be applying for planning permission to extend it, to refurbish it, to replace it, a number of different options. You can see there above, tongued and grooved clad ceiling above there. Let's give you a little peep up there. You see there. So let's go and have a little look outside. Yes, so whoever buys this property will be applying for planning permission to do work to it. Now, you can see that that little kitchen was actually extended after the main part of the property. You can see there by that little lean roof. But the point being really that what's there at this property now is not really so much of a representation in any way of what will be there in the future. Now, also to draw your attention that the land to the side of the property, this large space here, is also included with this property. Lovely field there, which also presents many options to a potential purchaser. And equally so, these outhouses to the side as existing structures are also important to the dwelling. So as I said, properties really do come in all shapes, sizes and conditions. And this property at Lynns, Annagassan is just one of those. And they don't come up all that often. When they do, it's very exciting for the market, particularly for people who are looking for a refurbishment property. Because this is a refurbishment, there are no local needs associated with this property. That is the local needs restriction, which many of you will already be very familiar with. So that's it from the Lynns and from Annagassan. I hope that this has been of interest to you, and particularly if you're simply interested in having a glimpse inside a real refurbishment and also a really traditional, typical old Irish property, this might be of interest to you. So as ever, thank you for joining me on this little virtual viewing. I hope that it has been of interest to you. If you need us, you know where to find us. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and share. It helps us enormously. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit your notifications so that you get updates as to when we're uploading more properties. It's January. There's a lot coming on. Take care. Bye-bye.